to town in this game. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. On the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. The Bulls happy to return to Chicago after the road trip. And with the top record in the East, well, there's no doubt that this is a top-caliber team.
Well, it's always nice to come home. You're comfortable, you're excited, and certainly you have the fans there looking for you to bring your best basketball and get a win. And oftentimes your fans can energize you when you're in your home building.
Well, it's good to hear the cheers going your way finally. I mean, I can tell you that much. Emotionally, it's a big help. Of course, it doesn't mean you're going to play any better, but you've got to use that emotion to try to help your focus and your concentration.
We got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Atlanta, Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Aminu in at the 3 slot.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Here's Mr. Moves. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Last outing for Chicago, they won that game against New York.
They looked very stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys. A solid output, solid effort. And, you know, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game, but they were pretty solid there.
I was very impressed with the balance they displayed, guys. Different people carrying the load, scoring, making assists, unselfish play. Everything was working for them to get that victory.
Aminu with the bucket. Aminu's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I caught up with the head coach for the Hawks. One player he said he's worried about in this game is Pau Gasol. He said with his length and touch, it's really hard to bother that shot. We're going to try to be physical with him, body him up early, and deny him position. And guys, that's what a lot of teams try with Gasol. Force him to really battle through contact. We'll see how it works.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Millsap grabs the miss.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
Here's Schroeder, averaging 6 points per contest. And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. Number 1, the Bulls.
Yeah, they've been on a defensive tear lately, allowing so few points, and I think it's the energy with which they play.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. 14 feet away, and the shot drops as they pick up 2 points for Mr. Moves.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
And it's blocked. The shot. Atlanta with the rebound. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Well, they were in foul trouble throughout that game, guys, and made things awfully hard on themselves as a result.
Yeah, it forced them to go much deeper into their rotation than they would have liked to, and that's always tough.
Now here is Horford after the miss from Mr. Moves.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Banked in off the glass. Mr. Moves got his 3rd basket of the night. The Hawks trail by 5. Schroeder kicks to Horford. Dishes it to Schroeder. Pass to Millsap. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Millsap's got his first points of the game.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Pass to Noah. And the basket good. Hawks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. It's tipped. Here's Mr. Moves. It's Chicago with another bucket.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Now here's Millsap. His last outing, 16 points for him. He kicks it to Korver. There's the feed to Schroeder. Horford in the post, defended by Gasol. They get the rebound, and he gets it to go.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Veer. The Bulls leading by 11. Mr. Moves in at point guard. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Mayo in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Butler. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And he gets it to go.
That kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
The Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Mr. Moves. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Mr. Moves got 11 points. Oh, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pump.
That's good. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the night.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Mr. Moves passes to Gasol. Outside Butler. Kicks it to Noah. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hey, Kevin, Mr. Moves in that last game against the Knicks was just a man on a mission. He finished with 60 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Mr. Moves got 5 points in the quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. And this gives us a chance to check out some league leaders, the top passing big men since we've entered the season's second half. Number 5 is Paul Millsap.
And these are some of the most complete players in the NBA. They're not just traditional score and rebound big men. They can beat you with their passing, too.
Yeah, that's the element of their game that puts them in a different category, a special category amongst low post players. I mean, they've got court vision, they see things, they anticipate, and they're much better at that than their peers.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's got 14. Again, Chicago.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
The Hawks trail by 16. And the foul called on Mr. Moves. That's his first foul. Kyle Korver. He's checked in for Kent Bazemore.
Kyle Korver.
Here's Schroeder. That's good. Schroeder's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but he seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
Millsap with the double team. Mr. Moves passes to Noah. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Clock at 6. Here's Mr. Moves. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
The dish to Horford. Passes to Korver. Here's Carson. And there's the pass to Korver. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Carson. Puts up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Gasol's got his third rebound on the night. Butler attacking. Pass to Mr. Moves. They double him with Horford. Butler in the corner. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Millsap. Great defense that time from Noah.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Here's Mr. Moves. The shot will not go. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
Well, they rolled him in that game, and it was mostly due to the big rebounding advantage they had.
Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Nails the 16-footer. Millsap's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
They get it back. Passes it to Mr. Moves. Three-pointer. Good. Mr. Moves got 21 in the game.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Schroeder in the corner. Cans the shot with nobody near him. He gets it up. No good. And we've reached halftime in this one. Bulls lead by 15. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still